Hey, welcome to an episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. Outside, it's my day off. Nice afternoon day for an afternoon beer. This is another one from 𝓑𝓻𝓮𝓻𝓲𝓷. Another one from Urban Chestnut Schnickelfritz. I don't know how to pronounce this. Bavarian style weissbier ale. It's made in St. Louis. It's 5% ABV, and it's the usual Bavarian style weissbier. And it's fairly fresh, canned February 12th, so about a little over 2 months ago. I poured it into my tall wheat beer glass. It looks clear coming out of the can, and it's definitely got a bit of a haze in the glass. It's not quite as, it's funny, these beers used to be as hazy IPAs, and I feel like they're not as much anymore. But yeah, it's kind of like banana skin yellow on the bottom, orange towards the top. And I've got like 2-3 fingers of foam when I poured it, but it has mostly fizzled. All right, well, I like the aroma. I definitely got a lot of banana on this one. Banana, slight orange citrus or orange peel. Definitely got a little bit of a spicy note in there. You know, all the familiar, standard yeast characters that you get on a hefeweizen. I feel bad because I'm trying to come up with something original, but I'm sorry, but these are all very, very similar beers. So let's dig in. Cheers. This one's actually a little tart for a wheat beer. I mean, not that it's uncommon for these types of beers to have a little bit of tartness to them, but this one it's just a little bit standing out more. Yeah, so it's funny because it smells very banana-y, but the taste is more kind of a clovey spice. Yeah, definitely like a clovey phenol, probably a little bit of some kind of noble hop spice in there. It's really highly carbonated. Normally beers like this, you just don't want to just like glug it down. You ever see those videos of that guy who like chugs an entire beer in like 2 seconds? Like that's usually how you want to drink this type of beer. But it's so highly carbonated, it's not super easy to drink. It actually kind of turns it into a sipper. But otherwise, I'd say it's really comfortable. I put it like about a medium body, high carbonation. It's not as it doesn't have like the grittiness of like a lot of the wheat beers. This actually has like kind of like a clean, crisp texture. Yeah, I like a little bit more protein floating around in the wheat beers. Yeah, so this is a good balance of like everything that you expect in a German Hefeweizen, except it's made in America. I probably would say I like Weihenstephaner or like actual authentic German examples a little bit better. I don't think I've ever had. Well, actually, Funky Buddha makes a hef that I thought was really, really good. But anyway, before we get to the score, gotta plug 𝓑𝓻𝓮𝓻𝓲𝓷. I forget how much this was on there. It couldn't have been too much, or I wouldn't have got it. But actually, I got 2 of them. So I'm gonna have this one now and have another one probably with dinner. So if you want to start with 𝓑𝓻𝓮𝓻, scan that QR code, use the link in the description, and that gets you $10 off your first purchase. All right, so my score for the, if I knew how to pronounce it, Schnickelfritz. I don't know why they went with such like a ethnic word, but actually they've had a few beers with like that are like almost unpronounceable or just really hard to pronounce. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna go pretty high. I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. I'd say it's one of the better American, Weiss beers that I've had. It's just not, it's a little. I prefer a little bit more esters, a little less cloves, a little more protein wheat grit in there, but otherwise it's really tasty. And actually, maybe they could drop the CO2 just a tad because this one is like drinking a seltzer. So anyway, if you watch all the way in, you're awesome. Thanks for watching. I'll see you for Cider Saturday. Cheers.
Somebody brewed it, Chad just reviewed it.
Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Reviews.
Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.
Hey, welcome to episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. Not Leo's Beer Reviews. Take two.